guys, now let's start with building our website, which we are just waiting for. So without any delay, let's start. So this is our website that we are going to build. This is a sample website that we are going to build it. So without much delay, I'm going to move on to the Visual Studio. Now for building the website, of course I need an index.html as well as a CSS folder as a style sheet. Okay. So first of all, I will start with the boilerplate, that is a HTML page structure. Now, since my code needs to be much more clean, I don't need this meta. It's okay if that meta has been staying there. Nothing, it's doing nothing harm. So, first of all, let's run this index.html. Okay, before that, let me give the title like ICT save. Let's check whether it's working properly, which is open with the live server. Yes. The title is appearing as ICT and we have the empty blank body page. Now, in this empty blank body page, we have to insert a background image. So, I'll show you how to insert a background image. So, that background should be appear inside the body. So, we are giving the CSS property called background as a inline CSS in the body. So, I'm going to give background. We have to just mention the path, that is in the images folder. I have already saved several images which I have already saved inside this. So you have to just download whatever images that you want to be the background of your website, and you can directly save in the images folder. So right now I'm choosing my background image. So save. So what had happened is, see, I got a background image, but it's not like a proper background. It's like blurring or like a zoomed one. My actual image I'll show you. This is my actual image. So this is what I want. This is what the exact portion which I want to be appear in my background. So in order for that, I need the help of the CSS. So first of all, I think I need to fix that. So let's go to the style.css page, and now I need to give a tip that in the last CSS session I have already told you that CSS or the Visual Studio have already been a standard particular padding and margin which has been default. So I don't know what is the basic standard padding and margin they have given. So it is good to provide a section like padding 0 and margin 0. That means we are setting the basic padding and margin to 0. The star means 0 or mod or all. That means I am setting the entire body contents padding and margin to 0. So that is what it means. So that I have already set. Now I can set my padding, my personal padding and margin to whatever I can, because I know that now the padding and margin is from the top without any standard or a predefined standard padding and margin given by the Visual Studio. So now next portion is I need to fix this image, that's the background image. So this background image is a property of this body. So I need to call the CSS selector, which will be the body. So I am calling the HTML tag, which is a body, because inside that only the background is being set. So I am calling the body, and inside that I have a property called background size. So there are a lot of, we can set the background size. We can set the background size like by numerical values like 100% or whatever. But I am using another method called cover. You can use any type. I am using like background size of cover. Yeah. Now you know what is the issue, because I have not linked the style.css to my index.html. So what I basically have to do is link this CSS to the HTML using the link tag, and href is CSS, yeah, style.css. We have to give the proper path. So now I am going to look this. See, can you see the difference? So just by one CSS property, that is background size cover, I can set the body background or the background of a website to a proper one. So this is a one tip, that is we can directly go for the inline CSS, which is a background, and you can give the images, and then you can set the background size to the cover. That means cover of the body. It will be basically the cover of the body, whatever cover. Okay. Or you can give it as a numerical number or whatever, doesn't mind. Okay. So I have already set my background and my body. Fine. So once I am done with the background, what I have to do next is, let's check this. So what I have to do next is setting the header. Okay. Setting the header is this black portion. Every website will be having a header portion where the navigation bar is set. So first let's start from the top. Once we set the background, next we are moving on to the header portion. For that, I would like to go back into the index.html and insert the body tag. It's not the head but the header. Head and header is entirely different. Head is for the linking portion and for the title portion. Header is something which is inside the body part only, but at the top of the header. Okay, top of the body. So let's start with giving a header portion. There is a tag called header where we can give the header part. Inside the header part, I would like to give what all contents are there. Let's check into this. Inside the header, there is a small logo of ICT Academy of Kerala, and there are anchor tags. These are all anchor tags that I have already told you. Anchor tags like home, courses, services, about us, contact us. So let's put an image tag. So image tag in order for the putting the logo. So for that, I would like to put the image tag. So SRC. I have already keep the downloaded and keep the images in the logo and everything in this images folder. So you have, if you want to put a logo, you have to download it, or you can make it inside a Paint, or you can put it inside the image folder. Okay. So be ready with all the contents while you are developing it. Now for the SRC, I would like to give the source of the images, that is a images slash, which is the logo. Which is a small. I have made it into small size. Okay. Now the alternative is I have to mention like it is a logo, simply a logo. Okay. So that is my image. Fine. Okay. Let's see. So there we go. I had my logo in the header. Okay. Then what I have to give is some anchor tags, right? So in order for providing the anchor tags, I would like to make all those anchor tags inside a div. So we are making inside the div portion. Inside the div, I'm going to put some anchor tags. Href is right now. While I'm clicking on the anchor tag, I don't want to move or I don't want to redirect any pages. So just hashtag. From the first is a home tag, I hope. Then I would like to copy the same anchor tag because I'm so lazy person. Next I would like to provide as a profile. Okay. Then I would like to provide as about us. Okay. Then I would like to provide as a contact us. Okay. So these are the basic anchor tags. You can modify according to your website. I don't mind, but I just want to make a general website. Okay. You can modify the contents according to your wish. So it's all about a personal view or personal way of thinking, So inside the div, I'm going to give a class name like this is a heading anchor tags. So I'm going to give like head tag. Okay. You can give any name to the class, but I'm going to relate it because I want to know which is what and which is other one. Okay. So, so these are the contents. Let's check. So this is the anchor tags which came, that is home, profile, about us, and contact us. But this is not the way it has been represented here. See, it is in a different way. So we need the help of CSS, of course. So first of all, let's give this, see the header portion contains a background color of black. So I think our HTML part is done with it. Now what we need of the header is a CSS part. So let's move on to the CSS part. Okay. Okay. Now we need the help of a style.css. So first of all, I would like to call the style.css. Inside that, I would like to give the black background for the header tag. So first of all, I'm going to call the header. Inside that, I'm going to give the background color is going to be the black. Fine. Let's see whether it's been there or not. Okay, there you go. We have a background color as black. So it's almost similar. Next, what we have to set is a little more height. I need the width of the height of the header. I need to set is height of the background or the header is to be of 5 em. Em I have already told it is a unit for the size of the particular whatever thing that we are going to set it. So our height is a little bit also length has been extended like to 5 em. So that's all about the header tag that I'm going to do with. So header is almost done. Now I have to set this image. So I need here the image has been almost from here to here. So I think I need to move my image. In order to move the image from here to here, what I have to do is in order to set the margin, okay. So first of all, I am to call that image, that is a img, okay. I can even call using the particular class. If I am going to give a specific class or ID, I can call using that. So inside the img, I am going to set the margin first left. Let me set margin left. I am going to set it like 14 pixel. Let me see. Okay, it has moved only a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to set the margin top to 15 pixel. Fine. Let me see. Okay, a little more upper, I hope. Let's set it as 14 pixel or a 10 pixel. Fine. Let's give a 10 pixel. Yeah, 10 pixel is almost good for the margin top. But I think margin left is not that much. So I think I would like to give a margin left by instead of pixel, I would like to give like percentage. So instead of 10 pixel, I would like to give 10%, because that may gives a wide variation. See, percentage would give a wide variation instead of pixel, because if you're going to give like pixel, we need to give a huge amount, a large value of pixel, like 70 pixel or something. Yeah, it will take. So better, in some cases, I would like to use percentage instead of pixel in order for this fast transition. If it's for a small transition, I would like to use a pixel and everything. Fine. For 10 pixel, I would like to give a 14 pixel. Let me try with that. Yeah, it's almost same. So now this image or the logo is almost set. But what I have to set is the anchor tag. I have to move the anchor tag from here to here. Okay. So what I have to do is, I have to move this all the anchor tags to this right side. So there is a property called float, but it's not an ideal thing to call each anchor tag, right? So instead of that, I have given the div property or the div idea. So I have given the div. I have put it all the anchor tags into a single div, and I have given them a class name called head tag. So what I have to do is just simply call the class. Class will be called using dot property, and the class name is head tag, right? So I am just calling the class name using the dot property. If it was an ID, I would be called using the hashtag. Now what I have to do is, there is a property called float. Okay. There is a property called float, and if I want to send that particular whole thing to the right side, I have to use the float right. Let's see what happens. See, all the contents in the left side is moved to the right side. So basically, float is used to move some certain contents from certain side to that side, from left side to right side, or from right side to left side, or from the top to bottom. We can use a float. So float is very much useful for these purposes. So better make use of the float. Since I have called the div tag, so all the contents inside the div will be moved to the right side. Then what I have to do is, it is on the top side, top of the body, that is the top of the margin. So what I have to do is, I have to bring down, right? It is almost like here. So what I have to do is, I have to bring down. So I would like to bring down using the margin top. I would like to give around 44 pixel. Okay, let's see. Yeah, then that thing is letting little bit longer one. I'll give 33 pixel. Yes, sort of. Then I would like to give margin right, because it's not the left one. I would like to give a 55 pixel. Let me see. 55 pixel will contribute. Yeah, 55 pixel would, it's almost good. Yeah, it's a 55 pixel. Okay, so I have almost set the margin top, and I have made it to the move to the right side, and I have set the margin top. Now I would like to set all these things, like the anchor text. I would like to give the styling, like the font size or the font family and everything I would like to give. So let's move on to the, for the each anchor tag I would like to call dot head tag, that is by the class name space A. That means I am calling this particular anchor tags of this class. So that means if there are more anchor tags in down outside this particular div, that can also be called if I am just calling A. So that is not that is, if I am just calling A, every anchor tags that is even inside this div and outside the div will be applied with the same style which I have given. So I want to specially give only these anchor tags. So I would like to give, like, call like dot head tag, and inside the dot head tag I would like to call the anchor tag, and I would like to give the specific styling only to the anchor tag inside the dot head tag class. Okay. So first I would like to give is a font family of the anchor tags. So what I have given is a Lucida Sans. So save them. I'm just saving it. So let's check whether the style is being applied. Yeah, style is being applied very well. And I want to remove this underline. So in order to remove the underline of the anchor tag, I have already taught you that is using the text decoration. Text decoration none. If I am giving the text decoration as none, all the underlines of all the decorations of an anchor tag will be removed, like underlines and everything. Okay. Then I would like to, what I have seen here is all the contents, the text color of the anchor tags are white, and also it is being surrounded by the white border. So we can give the text color, that is simply by calling the color, and we can call it as, give it as white. So our text color will change to, our text color will be changed to the white. Now I would like to give a border for my all anchor tags. The border will be 1 pixel solid white. Okay. So this will be 1 pixel solid white. So it's almost there, but so inside that padding is being given, right? So padding is the distance from the border to the content is called as, basically called as padding. So I want to give the padding also. That is, padding can be given as for example 8 pixel. Let's try 8 pixel. Okay, yeah, it's almost 8 pixel. Now what I have to give is a space between each and every anchor tag. There's a border between. So the space that is outside the border is called as a margin. So I need to give the space between each anchor tag. So I can give a margin right of 8 pixel. Margin right of 8 pixel will contribute. Let's see. Yeah, sort of. Margin right of 8 pixel is contributing. So we have almost set like our home profile, about us, contact us has been set. The padding and margin is almost set. I think our header is almost set. Now what we need to give is a hovering, because here it has been given a hovering also. So we'll set the hovering also. Now for hovering, we have to mention, like we have to call the dot head tag. Since we have already studied about the hovering, we have to hover the anchor tags, all the anchor tags. So we have to give like a colon hover. So we can directly open it, and we can mention the properties, like while hovering we have to give a color, like a background color, like this is sort of like a cyan color, and the content color should be black, and the background should be like cyan. You can give any other colors, it's okay, fine. For example, we can give like a background color, it should be like a cyan or teal or whatever. Now I am going to give the content color, that should be of black. That means whenever I am going to hover it, the background color should becomes teal, and the color or content color should going to be black. So let's check it out. Okay, so this is basically, see, our background color becomes teal and our content color becomes black. Okay, so now the transition could be like more of easiness. So transition means the time delay that it can move, like 5.5 seconds, 0.5 seconds, ease of transition, like it has to move out, ease in and ease out. We can give it like it should move like in a soft pace. See, it is moving in a soft pace, that is ease in and ease out. So you can set the time for how much time it needs to take for the transition to give a smooth transition. So that's all about hovering. Now our header is almost fixed. Now if you want to give more space, you can give, since it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anchor tags, and here we only set 4 anchor tags. If you want, you can set one more anchor tags in order to be exactly like the same. That can be the extra one is courses, so we can set the courses also. So I would like to copy this, and I would like to set the courses, that is courses, so that it will be sort of similar like our real website. So this is, see, right now it's almost sort of similar because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anchor tags. Okay, fine.